Hey guys, how's it going? So I wanted to cover this Inunaki Village because it's really weird, and my wife Kit and her friend Jake, another YouTube friend we have, actually just made a video on this, so I'll link their videos down below. But I wanted to make a video on my take of this. One of the most interesting and most haunted regions in Japan is Inunaki. The Inunaki region in Fukuoka is famous for its ghost stories, its mysteries, and even its murders. And while I'd love to cover all of Inunaki's stories at some point, today I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the mysterious and the hidden Inunaki Village. If you're as interested in Japanese ghost stories as I am, you've probably heard of the old Inunaki Tunnel. The Inunaki Tunnel in the mountains of Fukuoka is said to be one of the most haunted places in Japan. It's in the top 3 definitely. It's an abandoned tunnel that's blocked off, but you can go on YouTube and actually see a lot of YouTubers that go and explore this tunnel, hoping to see a ghost or something, because in this tunnel I guess a lot of people have died, including some murders. But at the end of the tunnel is supposed to be Inunaki Village, which is not as well known of a story in Japan for haunted places, but in my opinion it's arguably more interesting than the tunnel. It is said that there is a village on the other side of the blocked off tunnel that is not governed by Japan. And in fact, it has no laws. It's not governed by any laws. It's a lawless village. And the only way to get to it is by a small, hidden, easy to miss path that you can take right next to Inunaki Tunnel. And if you decide to seek out this path and find the village for yourself, before entering, you'll be greeted by a sign that says the Japanese Constitution is not in effect past this point. And if you pass that point, you likely won't come back alive. There is no phone service, no emergency services, and if you get in trouble, no one is going to come and save you. That's the story anyway. The people in the village are said to have been isolated since the Edo period of Japan, during which time it was a haven for fugitives that wanted no part of regular society. In the Meiji period, it was said to be used as a leprosy settlement. The people in the village have set traps to prevent anyone from the outside from coming in. So due to the hostile behavior of the people in Inunaki Village, the government has removed Inunaki Village from all official Japanese maps. So this village doesn't exist, and the government treats them as a special reservation. Since World War II, however, the village has been abandoned for reasons unknown. Some say they got wiped out by a widespread plague. Others say that one of the villagers went crazy and just murdered everyone in the village with an axe. And some just think that due to the remoteness of the village, people just got sick of being there and just left. To this day, people that go out looking for the village either never end up finding it or are never seen again. Inunaki Village is an old urban legend, of course, but like many urban legends, there is some truth to it. A real Inunaki Village did exist from 1691 to 1889, but since has been merged with Yoshikawa Village, then Yoshikawa merged with Miyawaka City, a very real city in Japan. The site of the old Inunaki Village was submerged underwater when the Inunaki Dam was built. Some weird stuff, though, does actually happen in that area from time to time. In June of 1992, a vehicle slammed into a concrete pillar, and the 9 passengers as well as the driver did suffer some minor and severe injuries. Crazy that there was 9 passengers. And in February of 2001, a head-on collision claimed the lives of 5 people. In both of those instances, however, the parties were coming back from a ghost exploration from Inunaki Tunnel. In 1979, police found a missing woman's body naked near the dam. In 1988, a brutal murder took place in Inunaki Tunnel, and I think that's what Jake talks about, so if you want to see it, watch his video. After this one, of course. And in January of 2000, a female skeleton actually washed up at the shore of the bottom of the dam. Now, all these events do have reasonable explanations connected to them, but why did they all happen in and around this village? That's what I want to know. And was there really a lawless village in Japan? Did Japan really get so fed up with this village of the crime and the people in it that they just stopped governing it and removed it off the map? This Inunaki Village is so mysterious and so strange to me. I don't know what to think of it. And hearing this story came from the late 80s, early 90s, somewhere in there. And during that time, I could easily see believing that there is a village that actually exists with no laws in just the mountains of Japan. You know what? Even 10 years ago, I could still kind of believe it. But with drone technology, I feel like someone could just go out there with a drone now and just fly around and see that there's nothing there. But did it exist at one time? That's what I want to know. All the information I found on this village has been sort of an old wise tale. And actually, last night, Kit and I watched Howling Village. It's a new Japanese horror movie, came out last year, 2020, that is about Inunaki Village and the people that go there get cursed. I won't spoil too much of it. They had a whole different take on it, not necessarily linking any of the facts that I found online that I just talked about here, but it was an interesting movie, and it was nice to see a good old Japanese horror movie. So what do you guys think of this Inunaki Village? I find it super interesting, and I am not sure if it really existed or not, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and if you like videos like this, go ahead and let me know in the comments below and leave a thumbs up. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. This one was really interesting to me. Go check out now that this video is done, go check out Jake's video as well as my wife Kit's video. She did one on Inunaki Village. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next video.